There are 7 words that turn suffering into a state of peace. And in this next lesson, which is lesson 193, these 7 words are revealed. But before we talk about these 7 words, let's first look at the title of this lesson, because it's one that's hard for us to accept. All things are lessons God would have me learn. All things, without excluding one thing. Why is that necessary? To see life reframed by the lessons that we learn. First, let's talk about what we experience in life, which is a constant struggle with suffering, confusion, pain, disconnect. It's a pattern without understanding the purpose behind it. This lesson reminds us that all things that come into our field of awareness, all things, are an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to learn lessons. Why is that so important? Because if we don't see things as an opportunity to learn, we get stuck in this state. And a state is a way of being. It is not a thought. It is not a feeling. It is a way of identifying with who you are. That is what a state in, and it becomes a state of suffering. It's called a global belief. You see everything through the eyes of suffering. And what is suffering but resistance? Resistance to what is, resistance to the lesson. What is life trying to teach me? So there are a number of tools that we are to use. One of them is stop. Just take a moment and be still. And in this stillness, stop asking, why is this happening to me? And instead reframe it as life is happening through me for a purpose. So what is this trying to teach me? The second thing is reframe the painful situations as opportunities for awakening instead of punishment. It is not happening to you because of something that you did. You may be able to connect a correlation with your thoughts or your behavior and the consequences of that, but it doesn't make it wrong. There is a lesson to learn. What is that lesson? If you haven't already done so, go ahead and like and subscribe to these videos. And I want you to comment, what are the hard lessons, the hard truths that you're experiencing in life right now? And are you able to reframe them? The third thing that I want you to really consider is notice. Notice your triggers. What is it that happens in life that suddenly creates some type of an Pavlovian type of response? It is a reaction. It's not even a response. And it creates a sense of tension inside you. What is it? Before you respond from that place, notice. So as you are still, be still and notice without judgment. And ask yourself, what is this trigger trying to teach me? Also, choose curiosity instead of resistance. If the trigger is trying to teach you something, allow yourself to be curious about what that is. Wow, I reacted in a way that isn't serving me right now. However, there's a reason for it. Let me be curious and try to find out what that reason is. Perception determines whether or not we experience life from a place of suffering or from a place of peace. So what are those 7 words? In A Course in Miracles, lesson 193, these 7 words are revealed by the Holy Spirit. And they are: forgive, and you will see this differently. Forgive. First, forgive yourself, and you will see everything differently. Forgive others that you have chosen to believe are the cause of your suffering, and you will see things differently and see the lessons in them. It also states, these are the words the Holy Spirit speaks in all your tribulation, all your pain, all suffering, regardless of its form. These are the words with which temptation ends, and guilt, abandoned, is revered no more. These are the words which ends the dream of sin and rid the mind of fear. These are the words by which salvation comes to all the world. Forgive, and you will see things differently. Thank you, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below. How am I seeing things differently? Because I choose to let go of the struggle that is caused by a state. And this state reveals to me not who I am, but who I think I am. What reveals to me who I truly am is being still and noticing, forgiving, and seeing things differently. We'll see you next time for the next lesson. Thank you.